Hey, this is Nutty Rat Chef, and this one's a bit of a mixed bag. This one is, I'm going to start off with the very, very, very sad thing released on ESPN today about Scott Hall. The link will be in the description box for anyone who wants to go and watch it. It was a 60-minute program about him and how he got into the drugs he got into and how his life is and what he was like and how he is now and all that sort of stuff. And it was quite intense and really sad, and it's definitely worth a look. So that's in the description box. Go check that out. The piece of news I heard today is that Chris Jericho is finally in talks with WWE for his return. I can't make up my mind which I want to see more. Whether I want to see Taker versus Jericho at WrestleMania more, or whether I want to see Jericho versus Punk at Mania more. Best in the world versus best in the world and what he does. Ooh, that's a tough choice. I think feud-wise, Jericho-Punk could be a better feud. But for Taker's last match, I can't imagine it being against anyone else but Jericho, because he's the only one left that really still has that. Because he's never actually really feuded with Taker. So it would be the only person who could credibly say, well, he's never beaten me at Mania, he's never beaten me on a pay-per-view match since like way back. So yeah, that's my I don't know which I'd rather see. Both of which would be amazing, I think. I actually got around to watching TNA Bound for Glory. Yes, I watched the pay-per-view that everybody was bitching about. And honestly, I don't think it was that bad. I don't think any of the matches were bad. Some of them could have been longer. But generally, I mean, you're going to get a couple of swervy endings on a TNA pay-per-view. It's just one of those things. And you kind of expect it, so... But Austin Aries versus Brian Kendrick was really good. I really enjoyed watching that. Rob Van Dam versus Jerry Lynn was as good as the last Rob Van Dam versus Jerry Lynn. Crimson beating Samoa Joe and Matt Morgan was a bit crappy end, but good match generally. Could have been longer though. That's I felt that one was that they could have done a little bit more with it. Anderson defeating Bully Ray was good. In the street fight, I enjoyed that. That was alright. Velvet Sky becoming TNA Knockouts champion against Winter, Mickey James and Madison Rayne. That was awful. I can understand why people hated that, because Karen Jarrett, I just cannot stand. I just want to tear her head up and shove it up her ass. She's just awful. AJ Styles versus Chris Daniels in the I Quit match. Crappy ending, but good match for as long as it went. Sting defeating Hulk Hogan, so Dixie is now back in control of TNA, and Russo's been demoted, so cross your fingers, guys. I don't know, as much as I've said, and I will continue to say, that I don't think old guys have a place in the ring and they shouldn't be wrestling. They should be managers. They should be helping the younger talent. A little bit of me, the 8-year-old that marked out for Hulk Hogan, did smile at the end. So I think nostalgia won over at the end. Kurt Angle defeating Bobby Roode. Yeah, obviously, spinny end. but you kind of expect spinny ends from TNA. You know what I mean? So, but overall, apart from the knockouts match where I seriously could have stabbed Karen Jarrett, apart from that, it was generally not a bad pay-per-view. I mean, I understand why people got pissed, but I don't think it was anywhere near as bad as everybody said it was going to be. And my last point of the video is we have a WWE pay-per-view on Sunday, and I'm trying to remember what it's called. How bad is that? I can't remember the name of the pay-per-view. Is it Vengeance? It's this Sunday. Vengance 2011. Let's hope that's the right one. Yes, there we go. Right, predictions. I don't know whether according to WWE.com and to Wikipedia, it's still got listed the tag match between Air Boom, Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler. But everyone's saying that it might be Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder for the US title. So I'll give you predictions for both. I think if they make Dolph Ziggler do double duty, then he's going to win the tag belts and then lose the US title. I think if they don't do the tag match, then Dolph Ziggler might retain because he's lost 3 times in a row. So that's my opinion on that one. Beth Phoenix versus Eve Torres. I say Beth Phoenix because she's only just got the belt, so it wouldn't make much sense for her to lose it to Eve Torres straight away. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. I'm hoping that Orton's going to put Cody Rhodes over because he deserves the push, to be honest, after he's done all the character development and he's so much better than he was even a year ago. He's grown so much. I really would like to see Orton put him over, to be honest. Triple H and CM Punk versus Truth and Miz. There's going to be some sort of interference in this. I reckon Nash is going to turn up and screw Triple H, and CM Punk and Truth and Miz are going to win. I don't see the point of Truth and Miz losing, to be honest, as they've only just come back. So I would say Truth and Miz. Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena. Alberto Del Rio needs to win this. I don't care how he does it. I don't even care if we get Return of the Duct Tape. Yes, John, that was inspired by your little rant the other day. I think that we need to have Del Rio win somehow or another, because he needs to have beaten John Cena, even if it's in some sort of spinny way. You could have interference again, as they've been doing a lot of video promos for Alberto Del Rio's rookie, Brodus Clay. I think I'm saying that right. So I wouldn't be surprised if he turned up and helped Alberto Del Rio win. Mark Henry versus The Big Show. I honestly don't think that The Big Show is going to win, because they wouldn't have let Orton lose to Mark Henry 3 times in a row just to have Big Show win. I don't think they have that much credence in Big Show that they would put him over when Orton can't beat him. So that's my 2 cents on the pay-per-view. I will try and do a review. So I hope this video was interesting for you, and I shall see you all soon. Take care, everybody. Mwah. Alright, take care, boys and girls. Bye.